Hello everyone, my name is NewFlowerGirl, you can call me Demi, and welcome back to another Aftertalk. I should have done this one last week, but my boyfriend decided that, but my boyfriend got to decide what I was going to upload, and he said a vlog. So yeah. Now we do have time, we do have another 2 weeks or so, until I have to have this one uploaded. Because F1 is currently on a summer break, and when they get back to racing again, I will go over certain headlines that happened during the summer break, like a couple of driver signings, I believe. But anyway, what are we going to talk about? The most important one, the most important question to be asked during these after talks. We're going to be talking about Formula 1 Qatar Airways British Grand Prix. We're going to be talking about F1 Hungarian Grand Prix and the F1 Rolex Belgium Grand Prix. I have some photos all from the Hungarian Grand Prix because, well, that was the one with the most action to me, according to me. I'm going to have a look at the driver standings halfway, constructor standings halfway, and where to next. So, and also, the track is now transparent. The background is transparent. It's so nice. Anyway, we're going to start off with the British Grand Prix. The Formula 1 Qatar Airways British Grand Prix. This was the last one of a triple header which was my god, what was it again? What was that triple header? It was Spain, Austria, Great Britain. That was the triple header. Checo Perez beached it in qualifying, which was in Cops, which is here. He beached it right there. Max damaged his floor on the same freaking corner. But then again, it was slippery. It was raining. Mercedes had a front row lookout, which is new in this era with these cars. I don't think we've ever had that with these kind of cars yet. But now we do. Max and Lando made up. That was the important headline before going to this one. Neither of them had to apologise for their actions in the last race. Basically, the Monday after that incident, they got together, rewatched the footage and was like, eh man, so good. So good. No need to apologise. Lewis won his home Grand Prix. Yeah. He deserved at least one race before going to Scuderia Red. Max came second and Lando third. It was like a whole battle of Max and McLaren and Mercedes. It was like this whole battle going on, and it was probably one of the best British Grand Prix I've ever seen. Mainly because it was a dry rain, dry race. Can you keep up? Basically, it started out as dry, then it started to rain, then it stopped raining, then there was a big shower coming, and then it was dry until the end of the race. Gasly retired with gearbox problems. That poor man cannot catch a break. He did sign with Alpine though, which was before summer break that news came out. He has extended his stay with Alpine. Russell retired due to water cooling system issues. So basically his car got too hot. Now we're gonna go to Hungary. It's probably one of the weirdest tracks ever. To me, it somewhat resembles a H or someone giving a thumbs up. It really does. Like someone giving a thumbs up. Yeah, so this is a bit of the the sleeve. This is the thumb. Yeah? Do you guys follow what I'm saying here? To me, it kind of looks like a thumb. Then again, Austria looks like a whale. So Charles Leclerc had an FP2 crash. It was pretty bad. I have a photo of that one. Perez was questionable. Perez questionable for certain 2025 seat as he crashes a lot and makes mistakes. Yeah, we saw that as well during qualifying. Big one. Yuki also had a big one. He took off. Literally. I have a photo of that too. During the race, Gasly retired due to hydraulics issues. That man cannot catch a break. Once again, I keep saying it. McLaren had a questionable strategy with seconds pit stops, but it all ended up the way they wanted it. So basically, during the second set of pit stops, the whole time, Piastri was ahead of Lando. And after the second set of pit stops, Lando ended up in front of Piastri. And they wanted to turn it around. And they couldn't get a hold on Lando. So eventually they got to Lando radio check. And Lando responded. They all thought, legit everyone thought that Lando was going to take the win there. But coming onto the straight to start lap 68, yeah, he slowed down and let Piastri pass. There are not many drivers that I can name that would do that. The only one that comes to my mind is Lewis Hamilton. He did that at the same track for Valtteri Bottas, giving Bottas his first podium or something. Basically, they were trying to catch Raikkonen. It was 2017. If you want to look that up, look it up. It was a nice moment of sportsmanship shown by Lewis Hamilton. Speaking of Lewis Hamilton, he collided with Max Verstappen. The stewards deemed it as a racing incident. Both gentlemen were able to continue their race, which was alright. Oscar Piastri took the win. Lando came second and Hamilton third. This is the first ever race winner of the 21st century because Oscar Piastri was born in 2001. This is also the first time two drivers from the same team took their maiden F1 win in the same season since Williams in 2001 with Ralf Schumacher and Juan Pablo Montoya. Something nice for the statistics books. And then one of my favorites, one of my favorite tracks. I cannot use my words right now. Spa-Francorchamps. I cannot mention enough times how many times my dad has been here. Most of the time he would be sitting sat right here on that hill. He has seen some of the most amazing overtakes, like that one from Mika Hakkinen onto Michael Schumacher. And there was also a bag marker involved. It was one of the most iconic overtakes ever. And in one of the recent years, that one had been recreated by the now F1 drivers. And it was nice. It was really nice. My dad has been to Spa several times. He has also been to Nürburgring, not the Nordschleife, but Nürburgring. And he's been to Hockenheim and we've yet to go to Zandvoort, but we cannot get in for some reason because always those who have been before to an F1 race at Zandvoort, they get priority, which is not fair because how do people who never have been there get the chance to go? Yeah, that's not fair. Anyway. It was a rainy Saturday. I knew that because I looked it up. I knew that Friday and Saturday were going to be raining, but it never came on Friday. It only came on Saturday. It was fun though. Perez made it to Q3. That's a massive surprise, guys. That's a massive shocker because he's not made it to Q3 in a very long time. Max had gotten pole position as usual, but he started P11 due to an engine penalty. It's a strategic swap that he's done. To me, he always does this like right here. Like in 2022, like he did the same, I believe. And by lap 6, he got everyone. And he started at one place lower down. Perez finally great quali, P3, but due to the engine penalty from Max, he started P2 next to Charles Leclerc. Yeah. He didn't do too great in the race though. Joe Guanyu retired due to an engine issue. This track, it is the longest on the calendar. They only come around for 44 times during the race, and with the like the formation lap and cooldown lap included. No, they're not doing the cooldown lap. They're not going to do like a victory lap. Then they don't do that because the track is so damn long. They come, well, yeah. And max, they're going to come around like 46 times if you include like the lap 2, if you include the sighting lap. So yeah, if you have an issue like at this point at Arouge, you're gonna have to go all this way to get back to the pits. Yeah, I believe like lap 5 he would have been lapped. Russell won with a 1 stop, which is pretty unlikely on this track because some of the parts they were resurfaced and that causes graining. But that causes the tires to fall apart a bit more. It's always what happens there. Hamilton came second and Oscar Piastri third. Max has done damage control, finishing in P5. But then, ladies and gentlemen, news got out. Russell got disqualified. His car was 1.5 kilograms too light. That explains why he was able to do a 1-stop. But then again, Fernando Alonso also did a 1-stop together with Lance Stroll. So, are their cars also a bit too light then? Who knows? They only check a couple of cars at a time because why not? Only check a couple of cars and not every single one on the field. Well, that would have been too much, like 20 cars. McLaren have had a podium streak. I've counted them myself. 11. 11 races in a row they have a podium. And I'm not counting sprint races in this one, just main races. Yeah, main races. And the photos. You can see Charles Leclerc getting a bit of lift off. This is from Yuki Tsunoda. He's kind of floating here, isn't he? He took off for real. There was a bit of what do you call it? Fake grass? Is that what you call it? Artificial grass? It wasn't an ordinary grass, that's for sure. But because of that, he took off. Before he even got to the boarding. Yeah, that's insane. And this podium says it all. No need for more explanation. The two, well, I don't want to say the two youngest drivers. Yeah, and the two youngest drivers are Piastri and Tsunoda. The youngest team on the grid together with the GOAT. I'll keep it to that. The youngest team with the GOAT. Yeah. The last guy who was able to get a championship for McLaren, I believe. Anyway, driver standings. Well, still 3 drivers without points. Sargent really needs to step up if he wants to have a seat next year. Because he doesn't. I'm going to tell it to you guys. Sainz has signed with Williams. That has been the news last week. And on social media, he got onto social media and he was like, Team Appendix-less, because he's going to be teaming up with Alex Albon, and both Albon and Sainz got their appendixes removed. Yeah, they are a few kilograms lighter now. Few grams, sorry. Appendix is not that heavy. It really is still the top 5 fighting, or maybe Hamilton could be in the top 6, are fighting for the lead. Actually, let's rephrase that. Top 5. No, top 3. Let's keep it to top 3. Piastri is a bit too far behind right now. But yeah. The title fight is on, everyone. We're going to be in the final half of the season. Pretty soon. And basically we'll see where it gets. Gasly is still behind Behrman in the standings. It's just ridiculous, okay? It's just ridiculous. Man has gone his first F1 debut, and now he's going to be also officially an F1 driver. Not just a stand-in, no. He's going to be officially an F1 driver. He's going to be pairing up with Esteban Ocon for Haas. I need to get that out. I'm sorry, guys. I should have saved it for, for the August Aftertalk, but I can't. I just can't. I need to get it out. So Ocon stays in F1. Same for Hamilton. Sainz. Sorry. Hamilton, of course, stays in F1. Like, what am I talking about? Yeah. Let's see what else the crazy chair dance has to offer for us, because that's legit what it's called. Like, in like the second third, from the second third of the season, it's something called chair dance. And basically, that's like the point where drivers start to extend their contracts, or they sign with another team, or they leave and their team signs like a rookie or someone else. And yeah, that's basically how it goes. That's chair dance. It's actually a very fun game. Like, you play music, everyone's walking around in a circle around a bunch of chairs. Once the music stops, everyone has to sit down. And there's always one chair less than the people dancing around. It's fun. Try it at home during your next party or something. Try it. It's so much fun. And then we're going to go to the constructor standings. It is still, right now it's actually the top 3 going to be fighting for the title. Constructors. Ferrari is a midfield team right now. You guys have to understand it. You have to take peace with it. But they are taking points where they can to salvage their championship. Yeah. Sauber is the only team with 0 points. But let's hope that will change, because otherwise Audi won't be taking over. Or they might have already said, like, we're taking over. Because I believe Nico Hülkenberg signed with Audi. So yeah. Now the important question that we ask at the end of every Aftertalk: where to next? This one is very simple. They're going to go to Zandvoort. That's it. That's the only one in August. If you look on the F1 app or on the calendar, you will see that for the Italian Grand Prix, it says August 30th till September 2nd. Now, I'm only counting it as the day that the race day the day that the race is on, that will be counted towards what day the Aftertalk is going to be on. Okay? So, yeah. I also thought, like, before we're going to go and start the Aftertalk of just Zandvoort, I am thinking of talking about what happened throughout the whole season so far. Let me know what your favorite moments were. Make a top three. Write it down in the comments section. And yeah, I will also then tell you my favorite moments. But I hope you guys enjoyed this Aftertalk. If you did, then please hit the like button and also consider subscribing if you don't want to miss any of these Aftertalks. But that's it from me for now, and I shall see you guys in another Aftertalk or normal video. Good